All right, y'all. Today I'm going to be talking about chapter 1081 of One Piece, more specifically the flashback that shows how Kuzan actually joined the Blackbeard Pirates. So, the way it's presented here by Oda is making it seem like Kuzan is actually a member of the Blackbeard Pirates and he simply became a pirate. But I actually think this is a misdirection from Oda, and he's setting us up for a bigger plot twist later in the future. So, one of my main gripes with this meeting between Kuzan and the Blackbeard Pirates is they just randomly happen to stumble upon him on this island, which I don't believe is the case at all. I believe Kuzan put himself in this situation knowing that the Blackbeard Pirates could be there. We've seen him moving pretty tactically throughout the New World in his adventures since he left the Marines. And I honestly believe that he's smart enough and capable enough to kind of orchestrate this meeting without Blackbeard and his crew knowing. And then we also just see Kuzan making a lot of jokes and goofing around with the Blackbeard Pirates. And I know he had a couple drinks, but I just don't see how a couple drinks would make his character completely change and be this open to, hanging out and goofing around with pirates. He was a Marine for his entire life, and I kind of think he's just playing the part right here to not seem as defensive. Because at the start of their meeting, Kuzan literally tells Blackbeard how he's depressed and not in such a good mood because of his fight with Akainu, and then 2 minutes later, he's joking about how Akainu took his leg. Honestly, this just doesn't seem like the Kuzan we've seen throughout the entire story. It seems like there's a lot of reverse psychology going on, and throughout their conversation, I feel that Kuzan is kind of just trying to guide Blackbeard to the point of finally asking him to join his crew.
Oda has shown us time and time again his ability to incorporate crazy plot twists, and I think with this plot thread, there's infinite directions he could go. I even think there's a world where Akainu and Aokiji's fight was actually staged and ultimately leading to Aokiji being able to go undercover into Blackbeard's crew. But maybe I'm giving Kuzan too much credit, and the guy who served the Marines for 30 years, trained under the hero Garp, was actually swayed by a couple of drinks. And if that's the case, then Garp definitely needs to beat some sense into his former student.